dude, what are you doing right now?
Nothing.
Yeah, I got this really cool new game. We really gotta play it. It's called Rayman something or other. You'll totally love it.
Okay.
See? Look how awesome this game is.
Oh my god, this is great!
I know.
This is the greatest game ever!
I know, right? Oh, hi everybody! As you can see, welcome to Season 7 of Power Up. And as you see, we're gonna do Rayman Legends for the Wii U. So roll those fancy credits and let's get this season rocking.
Peace, guys.
Rayman Legends was released for the Wii U in September of 2013. It was going to be a launch window game for the console, but after the poor sales of Zombie U at the time, which personally to me is a fantastic game. I did a review on it a couple episodes ago, so you can see that when you're done watching this one, of course. But anyway, after the poor sales of that game, they delayed Rayman Legends until so they could release it for other platforms such as the PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, PlayStation Vita, and I think PC. Anyway, this game, at least the Wii U version, has over 120 levels. Holy smokes! And what's cool is 40 of those are actually remastered levels from the game before it, Rayman Origins. Wow! Anyway, to unlock them, among other things, also, oh by the way, to unlock some stuff, as you clear levels, you can get lucky tickets. And actually get lucky tickets by by collecting lums, which are these yellow thingies. Although there are times when you can see there'll be like purple ones trailing them. And if you collect them in a certain row, they're actually worth more. And what's cool also, the multiplayer, getting right into multiplayer is cool too. On the Wii U version, up to 4 people can play. And what's nice is this has gamepad support in a really cool way. In it, the player that uses the gamepad can help maximize lum collecting by using the touchscreen. You can turn, if you see how I mentioned how there was one purple one with a couple regular colored ones. What the player using the gamepad can do is he can make them all purple, which makes life a little bit easier. And also he can help in certain levels. He can help by clearing the way for the other players, like cutting ropes to help make paths. Or I think in one level, I think it's not in this. We don't have the gameplay footage of this. Although this footage you're seeing is footage that me and my friend Josh, who me and Josh, as you saw in the opening of this awesome episode 2, me and him played through this, did the playthrough for this episode. So I think we played an earlier level and some of the later ones. Anyway, yeah, what we can do, the other player can do all that stuff, as I mentioned, with the cutting ropes to make paths. And I think one of my favorites, again, this isn't in our playthrough, where you have to go through, I forget some substance, but what the player at the gamepad can do is he can, using his finger or whatever, or stylus or what have you, he can clear a path through it and help you out, which is really cool. Also, what's cool, what I really love about this game, is there are musical levels. At the end of each world, or I'll call them worlds for simplicity's sake. At the end of each world you play, you can unlock a musical level. one of two of I think I hopefully the gameplay we hopefully there's footage of showing that me and my friend did that opening level, the opening musical level. One of my favorites is in the like when you're one of my favorites is in my favorite musical level is I think it's called Mariachi Madness, which is basically Eye of the Tiger as if it was played by a mariachi band. And what's cool is as you play through that musical level, the actions you do are punctuated by the music, which is really awesome. Although if you die, the music totally cuts, so like that's like not peachy. And also, by the way, even in the regular levels, there are a lot of checkpoints. And also, you need not worry about losing lives, because this game you give infinite lives. It gives you it gives you however much lives you need to finish the level, and checkpoints are aplenty. So like if you get far enough, you will usually be near a checkpoint, so you don't lose too much progress, which is awesome. And also for some bonus stuff, what's cool is there's a couple of bonus games you can play, some multiplayer. One of my favorites is called Kung Foot. It's basically you play a soccer match you can play a soccer match with your friends, and it's not done like an EA game or like that. It's still 2D, so it's on a 2D plane. So you have to, but basically you can fight each other and basically you fight to put a ball into the net. And what's cool is the more you hammer on it, the more you hammer on it repeatedly, the more faster it gets. But be careful, because you can actually put it in your own goal as well. So you gotta be careful. And also for other bonus stuff, there's also challenges, daily and weekly challenges. This game, because actually back before the game came out on the Wii U, Ubisoft actually released a special app, a challenges app for the Wii U, which you could do daily challenges and weekly challenges, and and you can play for cups, like bronze, silver, and gold. I myself didn't do them too much, and also to note, those that make it into the actual release. And I think they're still going, so you can still play them online, which is really awesome. But it's really cool because for that challenges app, if you downloaded it and you bought the full Rayman Legends game, it actually unlocked a costume, a special Rayman costume. Because of course in this game, there's not just Rayman and his friend. There's not just Rayman. Being in a multiplayer game, you can also unlock more characters as well, which is really cool. But anyway, for the challenges, it's usually some kind of foot race or stuff like something like that. We compete for the best time, or how much distance you traveled before you died. And it's cool that if you do good enough, if you get a silver, bronze, or gold cup, you get an appropriate amount of lums for your collection, which is cool. And I also like for the lums and stuff, as you get them, you get levels of awesomeness. That's awesome. I don't know if that was a pun though, but I love how you can get these levels of awesomeness and they reward you for it, which is really cool. Anyway, this game is awesome. I know I haven't really glossed over it too much, but this game is just... I can't help but say it's awesome. I know I just repeated myself again, but it has so much charm, and it's just fun to play. Of course, though, I recommend you play this game with more than just yourself, because it's just a hoot just playing this with friends. Especially if one friend is like the gamepad guy that helps you out. So the main thing is, I myself have this game, of course, and my friend has this game, but I really haven't played with my copy because it's way more funner playing this with my friend. And I've actually gone farther in his game than in mine because I like playing with him. It's just so fun to do that. But yeah, I think this game can still be easily found. And I just love this game, and I love platformers. This game is one of the best platformers to play. like if not one of the best games, period. So yeah, so just get this game. So of course my recommendation scale is way, way, way recommended. Please get this game on any platform you can that it's on. Get it. It is awesome. And as usual, before I wrap up, of course, so this is to note, I know I like to, as you can see by my shirt, no, this is not a paid advertisement. In all my episodes I do, in case you're wondering, they do not pay me. They don't say, here, have some of these. I don't. I think the story, this Level Up Games is an awesome store. I think they do an excellent service for the people of South St. Paul. And also, and as I like to say, adding to that, if you live in this area, the South St. Paul, Minnesota, or the Twin Cities, please give these guys a look. And again, I'm not being paid to do this. I just like to. They're just an excellent store. And granted, they're responsible for a lot of my collection being added. But it's good. I like it. And it's a really cool store. So please give them a visit if you haven't done so. And of course, their pictures. I have the original picture there. Their address is here. And besides games, they have like collectible card games like Magic. They got like tabletop board games. I think they still have pinball. I think they still have pinball. And also, if you like Magic, they have. I know for Magic, I know they have card tournaments. I don't know what they're all for, but you can go to their site or their store if you're in the area to get the info. And anyway, so again, their stuff is there and there. Please give them a visit if you haven't done so already. And also, if you're seeing this on YouTube, Peachy Steak. And if you haven't subscribed, and you like what you see, please do so. And I also have an Instagram. An Instagram page, a Twitter feeder page, and a Facebook fan and group page. And that stuff's down below as well. Anyway, thank you. This is the first episode of season 7. Wow! And I thank you for those of you who've been watching this show. Thank you. And if you're just starting, feel free to look at some of my previous episodes. And also quickly too, and I can't finish this episode by thinking, as you can tell, in the opening skit, and for those of you who've been watching this show a bit, my friend Josh did a review way back when. And for the beginning skit or whatever, I asked him if he wanted to do just an opening little thing with me, and he agreed. He said sure. And also after these credits roll, he has a special message. He has a special message for you as well about. If you recall way back when we were going to do a Castlevania retrospective. Well, anyway, I'll let him say what he needs to say about that. But anyway, I just want to say thank you, Josh, so very much for being in this, for guest starring in the skit. And anyway, thank you for all of you awesome people. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of season 7 of Power Up.
Hey guys, Josh here. I wanted to kind of give an update about that Castlevania retrospective that was talked about, in the past. I just made a decision not to go along and complete that project for obvious reasons. There's many Castlevania retrospectives on YouTube already, and I think there's other people that are just a little bit more qualified than I am to do it. So I may do individual Castlevania games in the future, but right now I just wanted to let everybody know that won't actually go into production, and I also wanted to throw out a link to a Castlevania retrospective, which is a favorite of mine, somewhere underneath me here. And please do go to that link and enjoy it for yourself if you're as much of a Castlevania fan as I am. I'm positive you'll love it. Thanks.